Hello out there, all my senior friends. This video is for you. I want to encourage, inspire, and motivate you to let you know that we're still useful to society. My name is Jackie Young. I will be 88 years young in a week, and I love to recycle. I will show you some of the things that I recycle. I call it crafts. We have to keep our brains and our minds active. Crafting is very therapeutic for the minds. I craft 4 days out of the week. I will show you some of the advanced crafts that I do. I can show you how to start simple crafts to keep your brains and minds from cognitive decline. These are some of the crafts that I do. They're made from food cans, like the restaurant-sized food cans, and they hold 4 rolls of toilet tissue. All of these were made from old retired towels that I got at the thrift store. You know those towels that they get kind of fuzzy and you don't use them anymore? These are some pillows I made for my niece who was sick. I got this was an old tablecloth. I guess whoever gave it away has spilled ketchup on it. So I cut that part out and I said, now what can I do with the other part? It was a beautiful, beautiful tablecloth. So I decided to cut that part off and take this and use this for pillows, for throw pillows. I thought these were very, very cute that I made for my niece. You see, we can always come up with something. You know, like I said, this was an old tablecloth. The tablecloth was really good, but they had spilled something on it. And so they gave it away to the Salvation Army. So I looked at it and I said, what can I do? I can use this table. This tablecloth has many more uses. And so I cut that part out and this is what I came up with. Now, these were made from old tomato sauce cans. These can hold all your children's beads, all the hair beads. And this is a sock, an old sock that I couldn't find the mate to. This is an old sock, and this was made from the same thing, a tomato paste can, and these hold barrettes, which I thought was very cute. Now this was made from old yoga mats that I got at the thrift store, Goodwill or Salvation Army, one of them. This is my deck. These can be put on a deck, and this was made from an old yoga mat. I did this in 2 days. I had a lot of fun making this. This can be used on your deck as well to hold flowers for the summer. This can also be used outside on your deck to hold flowers. I got this from the Salvation Army, from the Goodwill, one of them. All of my materials mostly come from the Salvation Army, the Goodwill thrift stores. But you can find good finds if I go on half price day. These are some of the things that I just create and I love it. And mostly my creations, I give them a name. I haven't given these a name. These hold 4 rolls of toilet tissue. These will look really cute in your bathroom. It'll be something different. Now, all of these were made from cans like this. These are old restaurant-sized cans, food cans. These are some of the tools that I use in my crafting. This is a heat gun. This is also a glue gun. This is a glue gun. This is a welding tool that I use. I use lots of scissors. I craft a lot and I come up with different ideas. I go to the thrift store and I look for things that are functional and non-functional. And when I see things, I think about, now what can I do with that? And so this gave me an idea, oh, I can make a toilet tissue holder. This would be different. I don't see these in the stores. So I came up with the idea, let me try this. Crafting is very, very fun because it gives you a chance to think. See, we look at things and we say, oh, that can be thrown to the garbage. I don't need that anymore. But we have to stimulate our minds and say, what can I do with this? I learned this in Vacation Bible School when I was 9 years old. And I learned how to craft when I was going to Vacation Bible School. My teacher would say, well, we didn't have toys. And my teacher would say, bring in anything old that you have in the house. So we didn't have very much that was old. So I brought in socks. I made my first sock dolls when I was 9. And my teacher would always say, look at something and think what you can make from it. And I would say, I don't see anything. She would say, go back, think real hard and see what you can create. And so that's where I started learning how to create at Vacation Bible School when I was 9 years old. I thought about what can I make from something that's old and that's deemed to seem to be no more good. And I love it. It is very, very, very therapeutic for the mind. It causes you to think. It causes you to create. It causes you to make something beautiful. So I love crafting. This is the fun part. that I really had a lot. I had a lot of fun making these. These are old records. These are old LPs that you don't see anymore, that you don't use anymore. And I looked at these and I said, now what can I do with these? I was in the thrift store on Half Price Day, and I looked at these for a long time and I studied them. And I thought, I can make something beautiful out of these. So I brought them home. I had them home for about 2 weeks. And then I started to think, what can I do with them? So this is one of the things that I made. It can hang on the wall in a man's cave, in your basement someplace. This is one, I thought this was very cute. These are some of the bowls that I made. You can put fruit. You see, this was an old record. You see? I thought these were very cute. I had to use my soldering irons to make these. You could just let your imagination grow wild. These are my babies that I really, really love. I went to the thrift store and they had a bunch of these brand new. And I thought, what could I do with those? And I thought, oh, this would really look nice in the bathroom, hanging on the wall. This was made from this. I told you can just let your imagination go wild. Now, these are my babies that I love. Her name is Anna. I had a lot of fun with Anna. Her name is Anna, and Anna plays music. Anna was made from an old sock, and this is I call these my memorabilia. This is like your baby's sock, and I took it and made it a coin purse. You can carry this when you go out shopping. I made a coin purse out of that. Oh, and I think this is very, very cute. This can also be a coin purse. You know those first shoes that your baby get that you just had to have? This can also be a coin purse too. And I call this a memorabilia because you can remember this from when your kid was this small and you can show them when they get older. Do you know this was your first shoe? And I can't believe my feet was ever that small. So I craft a lot of things and I love crafting. Like I said, I craft 4 days a week. I love it because it's very therapeutic for the mind. It causes me to think. When I was teaching arts and crafts at the nursing home, these were some of my simple crafts that I use to teach the patients. Something like this. I thought these were cute. These are called door knockers. You can put these on your door when you don't want to be bothered. Game day. So this is what we can start out with, doing crafts like this. These are very simple. And then we can advance to other crafts. But join me. I have so many other things, other crafts to show you. I'm crafting every week. And I craft new things. I call it designed by God, created by Jackie. And so whatever my mind says to craft, whatever I come up with, that's what I craft. So join me. My next video, I will have something brand new. I will have other brand new things that I'm just having a lot of fun crafting, even at my age. Do I have aches and pains? Yes, lots of them. But do I let that stop me? No. I have to keep going. I know my age is part of the aging process. So, but this keeps me going. It keeps my fingers exercised. It keeps my mind exercised. And so, seniors, we can do it. Let's do it. We can do it. You can contact me, and my email address will be in the box. You can contact me and let me know if you want to be a part of this senior club via Zoom. It's very, very, very important that we keep our minds active, we keep our brains active. We do not have to come down with dementia. I know as you get older, you get lonely, you have nothing, you find yourself doing nothing, but there's so many things that we can do that doesn't cost a lot of money, because I know seniors, we're on a fixed income, we don't have a lot of money, but there's so many things that you can do. I love the thrift store. I love going to the thrift store. Any thrift store that I can find, I love it. So seniors, we can do it.